All right. So now I call to order this emergency meeting of the Verona Township Council at 11:34 a.m. on Friday, October 20th. Madam Clerk, would you please read the Open Public Meetings Act statement for this?
Well,
it's not exactly the same statement, but
right. So,
why don't you just tell people what the meeting is and why it is, and then we'll count that as our statement.
yes. Okay. So this emergency meeting has been called where the public body could not reasonably foreseen the need for such a meeting. Although the public body could reasonably have foreseen the need for such meeting at a time when adequate notice would have been provided, it nevertheless did not do so. So there will be an emergency resolution immediately approved by the governing body, as this meeting is called to award contract 2023-03, the reconstruction of Ballston, Windmere, and Whitney Terrace, to secure $300,000 in funding in the form of a grant from the DOT towards this project, with a deadline of October 21st, 2023, whereas the township could potentially lose the funding of $300,000, which would be a substantial financial harm to the public.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Clerk. Call the roll, please.
I'm sorry, Councilwoman Holland.
Here.
Councilman Roman. Deputy Mayor McAvoy, you are there. Deputy Mayor McAvoy. Mayor Tamburo.
Here.
Okay, present on the meeting today is Township. I'm sorry, I see attendees. I'd like to bring them in. Okay, we have Township Manager Joseph Diarco, Deputy Manager Kevin O'Sullivan, and Town Attorney from the Aloy Law Firm Patricia Malia, as well as myself, Municipal Clerk Jennifer Kiernan. I'm bringing them in as panelists. Thank you.
Would everybody please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, the Republic,
to the republic for which it stands,
one
nation,
under
God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Thank you. We have two resolutions on the agenda this evening, or this morning. The first is a resolution to authorize this emergency meeting. The second is a resolution to authorize the contract with Crossroads Paving. My understanding, Madam Clerk and Madam Township Attorney, is that we need 3/4 or 75% of the municipal governing body to approve the emergency meeting. So that would mean we would need 4 affirmative votes of this group to approve that today in order to move forward. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. I'm going to open for public comment on both of these items now. We could just do them both at the same time. Is there anybody?
Did you want to explain the second resolution?
Yeah, so the first is the emergency meeting resolution. The second is to award a contract. And as the municipal clerk mentioned earlier, the reason for the special meeting is to award the contract. If we don't award the contract by the deadline, which is actually this weekend, then we do not enjoy the benefit of about $300,000 in emergency funding. So I will open public comment, and being that there's no public, I'm going to close public comment, and I recognize Councilwoman Holland.
Thank you. First of all, the resolution that I had a copy of indicates that the ordinances require 3/4 of the members present, which is a distinction between 3/4 of the governing body or 3/4 of those present. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, thank you. So 4 affirmative votes are not necessary.
Correct. As long as the
Correct.
members present. Okay. The understanding that I got yesterday was that it had to be of all the members, not members present. So
So I
Madam
do think,
Township Attorney.
Present.
Yeah, you
Members
said yes to
present.
two different things, so I just want to make sure that the first yes was to, we need 4 affirmative votes, and now we would only actually need 3 affirmative votes.
Correct.
Okay, so we were at 3 affirmative votes.
and so I'd also like to continue with the fact that I'm recusing myself from items D1 and D2. So I am present, but I am not voting on either D1 or D2. I am recusing myself from those items. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, would anybody like to move resolution D1? Your audio is low, Councilman. Okay, I'm gonna move D1. Is there a second? All right, I saw Councilman McAvoy's hand, but I think I do need a verbal second.
Not hear me?
I can hear you now. You're very low, but just say I second, please.
A second.
Okay, I heard you. All right, is there any discussion from the council on resolution D1? Okay, hearing none. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Councilman Roman. Deputy Mayor McAvoy,
Yes.
Mayor Tamburo.
Yes. Okay, I did not hear Councilman Roman. Councilman, can you just? Okay, just put your hand up as a yes, please. Thank you. We'll count that as an affirmative vote. All right, the motion carries. I am now, for the sake of time, I'm going to also move resolution D1, which is the contract with Crossroads Paving. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Deputy Mayor McAvoy. Is there any discussion from the council on D1? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Councilman Roman.
Yes.
Yes. Deputy Mayor McAvoy,
Yes.
Mayor Tamburo.
Yes. Okay.
Mayor, okay, so with a 3/4 vote for D1 and a majority vote for D2, would be numbered resolutions 175, 176.
Okay, thank you. This time I'll open for public comment on any item. And I will also close public comment on any item because there is no public. Okay, we do not have an executive session. I'll hear a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
It has been moved by the Councilman Roman to adjourn. It has been seconded by Deputy Mayor McAvoy. All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? The motion is carried. The meeting is adjourned at 11:42. Thank you, everyone.
Next regular meeting will be October 30th. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you.